quickly go into my chat and just make sure.
Live, yes. We are live.
Hello.
Second try, it says.
They said,
Yes.
hurrah, hurrah.
So we're
My goodness.
here. Hi, everyone. We're
Ah,
back.
hello. Okay, so sorry. There was we're calling it the Substack Live curse.
Yeah.
I'm generally quite cursed when it comes to technical things, so it might have been me.
I don't know. Last time when I did Substack Live, my video was tilted like the wrong way. So I don't know. Yeah.
I did the first time, and then I think I just had to just go with it and just be like, okay, well, the next time it'll be better. But welcome everyone. I'm hoping the people that kind of joined and then the video ended have managed to come back. Please do say hello in the chat. And just let us know where you're from, and also if you're drawing along with us today. So yeah, my name's Emma, and I run the Creative Flock, and it's a very kind of slow, seasonal, nature-loving space. So people, if you're interested in nature and creating seasonally, then it's a space for you. And thank you so much to Pauline for kind of approaching me and asking me to do a live, because I don't think we've done drawing sessions before.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
I know you're really interested in drawing owls because you also went to an owl sanctuary, right? Or something like that.
Well, it was like a falconry center.
Oh, that's
yeah. And yeah, very much. And actually, but yeah, I'd love, but if you would like to kind of just, for anyone who doesn't know Pauline, I'm sure everyone knows you, Pauline.
I have no clue.
Would you like to say?
So, well, hi, I'm Pauline, and I'm from the Netherlands. And I also host an online art club, which is called the Creative Cocoon, because I am generally very shy, which is also why I was very nervous before going live. Yes, I really like to sort of create a creative cocoon to have to relax and to be able to create anything I want, basically. And usually it's nature inspired. So owls are kind of one of my favorite topics to draw.
Yeah.
Although I've never drawn a snowy owl, so that's
really?
Yes, it's a first. I don't know why. So
well, there's just so many different types of owls, so it's like it's hard to know. Like they're also beautiful.
Yes.
So it's very. But what is your favorite owl? What is your favorite kind of type of owl to draw? Do you have a favorite?
Yes, I really like a barn owl because they look a bit shy. So maybe I sort of empathize with it or something. I don't know. And yours?
Yeah, the snowy owl is quite showy, isn't it? It's quite a showy.
With all that, yeah.
Yeah. You like I like the little owls, like the little I like the little tiny barn owls are beautiful, and I think they're very magical and mystical. There seems to be yeah, I do like a barn owl. I think that the ones I would say barn owl and snowy owl. I do like I've got a long-eared a long-eared owl, but all the European eagle owl. But again, they're quite big. They're not quite kind of like
they're huge, actually.
Huge, absolutely massive. So yeah, all kinds. And it was funny that when I was preparing and getting my things together for the session, clearly not doing tech stuff, just the important things like getting colors and my pens and to get together, I realized how many owls I had drawn, and I was looking at my sketchbooks and I was like, oh, there's another owl. So actually I think owls might be the thing I've drawn the most, apart from 3 foxes. So yeah, it's really interesting. So I've now got them all out in front of me and like all these different owls staring at me.
Oh, lovely. Well, then we should tilt our phones and you can show us.
Yeah, well, I can
give that.
Hold a few up actually.
Oh, that's also nice. Yes.
So these, like, I've got some very quick ones. These are some of the quick sketches are some of my favorite ones actually. But this is actually like one of my favorites.
Yes, this is why I contacted you, because I knew about that one.
Very one, and I don't. don't know if you're the same. Like sometimes you draw something really quick and it just seems to capture something
Yes.
that and it's really hard to replicate once you've done that one. So yeah, that was very special, and that was we're on Holly Surplus's animal life drawing session where she had owls, actual real
Beautiful.
owls. It was amazing, and I just used some Quink ink, and that was really simple. And then I did something similar with with this. This is actually with like a this is actually a bookmark which I haven't cut out yet. But if you were to cut it, if I was to cut it down here, it would be.
Yes, that would be lovely.
But it was like kind of similar, but a bit more finished. So there's another. So I've done quite a few snowy owls actually, just thinking about it. And then this was another quick one. I don't remember. I can't actually. I'm sure someone will tell me this was one from one of their sessions, but this was like a very
That's
quick sketch.
lovely.
Again, I love that kind of French grey. That kind of color is one of my favorites.
It's
Then
beautiful.
more kind of finished ones. I think ones that were a bit more kind of, I guess, detailed. So this was one that I did for Folktale Week,
Oh, wow.
and again, that's like a much more detailed.
Yes.
I really loved painting that one. And there's a
Really
little
soft
poem
textures.
to go with that one, and actually a barn owl. So I do have your favourite, um,
Yes.
a little barn owl,
Yes.
and that very detailed, like more it's watercolors. So yeah, I have, and I've got more underneath. But there's so many, and I hadn't realised until I started looking how many. So thank you so much. And then I thought, oh, I should really have joined properly in with your owl month. So I'd love to hear a bit more
Well, you still
about.
can because we're drawing owls next Thursday, so you can join in.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay. And how is it going with owl month? I saw your jelly plate printing, which was
Yes.
wonderful. So
Yes, I've
play.
been doing some jelly. Do I have them here? No, I have been. Actually, I haven't. I have nothing to show because I am trying to sell my house. And this morning there were people viewing the house, so I've put everything in drawers and trying to hide everything. So I completely forgot to to collect some stuff to show. Oh dear!
Like,
But I will draw an owl.
yeah, but also in the replay, you can share. Maybe if you've got a little sketch that you want to share in the replay,
Yeah,
you could do.
sure.
But
Yeah.
you've got a new post out for your club, haven't you? Which is your jelly plate
Yes.
process.
Yes, well, I had these jelly plates in my studio for I think maybe a year or something, and I was like, I have to I have to do something with them, but it's really difficult to, if it's like a material you don't know yet, it's quite
Mm.
difficult to start and to think of something to draw on it. And then I thought, owls are one of my favorite birds to draw,
Mm.
so let's do something that's comfortable. And
Yeah,
well, you can see in the video that most of it goes wrong, but then some stuff goes right, and yeah, there are some nice discoveries. So
really lovely
yeah.
discoveries, the tech work, and I think it's one of those. Well, haven't- I I'm the same as you. Like I've wanted to do jelly plate printing. I haven't actually bought jelly plates, but I've watched various workshops and different things. But I've never quite built up the courage to just get the
Yeah.
the materials together. And I think I'm like you, like it involves a lot of different processes. Sometimes it can be a bit like, oh, it's a bit overwhelming. There's a lot to think about. And also there's a high chance of things with these kind of experimental work for things not to go right. So then you kind of
Yes.
have to be in the right frame of mind to do it.
Definitely.
Um,
You have to
so I
set out
agree.
some time to do it, like really feel like you have the
Yeah,
time. Yeah,
feel like you have
definitely.
that you really and yeah, know that you can, and you don't want to rush it. You don't. It's not like a, yeah. It's definitely not a process you want to rush. I would say the jelly plate printing, from what I kind of remember watching from various workshops and videos. Um, but it is also really a very much a trial and error process, and I think everyone seems to have their own way of working with it
And it's
and
lots of
the most
fun, actually.
fun.
Like
Yeah,
peeling off,
yeah,
that's like a gift, It's like, is it going right? Is it going wrong? Yeah,
right,
it's really fun.
absolutely. But it's a bit like that with any printing, isn't it? Like there's so many variables in there that could mean that it just won't,
Definitely.
and you could try your follow the instructions and it can just not work. And I
Yeah,
think that
definitely.
you'll generally always find something to take away from that.
Yeah.
So
And I
yeah,
also
it was.
think that's addictive to the fact that you don't know if it's going right or wrong.
Yeah,
So
yeah, absolutely. Oh,
that
well, that's good. So
must
this
be
is
more.
the belly plate printing journey,
Yes.
and
Yes,
hopefully
I'm going
more.
to do more of it, but hopefully I will be able to create some more owls. We'll see.
Yeah, lovely. Um, well, shall we? Shall we get
Yes.
started? Just try and keep an eye on the. I'm gonna just keep an eye on the chat, and any questions that people have. If you want to pop them in, and we'll do our best to answer any questions as we go. But shall we kind of seamlessly move across so that we can film? Um, so we can. This is always the awkward bit. Well, one of the awkward
Definitely.
bits.
This is going horribly wrong, probably, but I'm going to try my best.
Yeah.
I've just thought I'm going to flip my camera up to the sky and then, like, so you can
Mm.
see my ceiling, my lovely, lovely ceiling.
Hey.
And then I
Okay.
can try to change it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So,
basically what we need is we need kind of holding music, don't we, to be
yes, but
playing?
the question is, can we
Yeah.
see?
I can see you. Yeah, I can see. Um, Let me see. I can see a beautiful bluey kind of
Yes, I
background.
prepped some paper.
Well done.
I prepped some craft paper with this is also an
Mm-hmm.
experiment with some gouache, some
Ooh, okay.
acrylic gouache actually, and I
Yeah.
have no clue if this is going right. But we'll see how it goes, because I don't know if all these pencils that I've got are going to go over the acrylic. So this is an
Oh,
experiment.
yeah. Can be a bit temperamental with your book, can't it? Because sometimes you have to really push hard and just really scratch kind of right into the
Yeah,
surface, and
but
sometimes not. But yeah.
I
Um,
have this is a Derwent Inkton's bark, which is one of my favorites, and I'm going to
ooh.
see if that works. I'm going to try to work. So my because I wanted to um not to worry about color as much. So I am
Hmm.
going to try to work in black and white over this. I also have art graph, and I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll see.
Okay, amazing. Well,
What are
yeah,
you using?
I got out quite a lot of different things. So um I've got some charcoal, I have got some uh liquid charcoal, which I love and I haven't actually used for a little while, so I thought I could get those out again. And you can get some lovely, I'll see if I can find. So yeah, this was a moth. This is actually like almost like the moth version of an owl. It's like an ermine moth, white ermine moth, and it has that same like lovely speckled kind of pattern on it. But I used liquid charcoal for this, and you do get this
Okay.
really nice atmospheric, soft kind of edges. So I might use that.
Is it different
Um,
from art graph?
um,
Because that's
I
like liquid graphite or a sort of graphite.
Sorry, this is liquid charcoal.
Yeah, so it's
So
darker then
so it's
probably.
yeah, it's dark and it has a very quite like it's like similar kind of granulating, but yeah, it's a much richer, I say darker type
Interesting.
of pigment, I guess you call it. But there's these ones here. So this is grapeseed black, peach stone black, and cherry pit black.
Oh, so
So
that's
they're
different
just
colors.
slightly different, lovely tones. So this is a bit warmer. I think this is more of a deeper peach stone. So it's kind of, I guess, a really like dark brown black. And
Ooh,
this is more of a
lovely.
cooler, this is like cooler grape seeds. So they've got a slight variation, which does change the feel of the work when you're using them just a little bit. Um, but I suppose for an owl, I mean, actually, I mean, you can use any. It's fine, There's not really a. Let me have a look. So it depends. I think maybe I might go for the warmer, slightly warmer. So maybe something in the middle. Maybe the peach stone. The peach stone is the one I think, by the looks of it. So these are the two I use the most. This is a bit warmer. So I
Interesting.
think maybe I'll go for like an in the middle. I'm going to go peach stone again. And then I might try that. But we did talk about having a bit of a warm up, didn't we,
Yes, we did.
first?
Oh, do I have a warm up
Mm. So let
page?
me So we thought about doing the flying owl, or I mean, yeah, or we can just work away on each one um, at our own pace. I don't mind. I mean, I'm happy um, to kind of do a quick warm up of the flying owl because you provided some beautiful photos, which we will share in the replay. But there's a
Yes.
flying snowy owl, and there's one where they're looking right to camera, and it's used those amazing
Maybe I'll do that
golden
one for as
eyes. So that
a warm up.
as a warm up.
Yeah, that would be
Okay,
nice, I
right.
think. Because the
What I'm going
flying
to
owl
do,
feels like it's too difficult, I think. Yeah.
I think
Let's
I
see.
think we have to work to our own strengths with this. I think we have to
Yes.
just, and
I'll
also, like
just
you
dump.
said, you just start. I'm just going to quickly check the chat and see.
Lots of
Uh,
people joined, I see. Where to
Lovely.
start?
Quickly check the chat to see Tana. Right, I'm going to just also, because we had an issue with the first one, I'm just going to make sure that people can see that we have gone live again. So, so you can watch Pauline draw.
Yes. I'm going to, I have no clue
While
what
I
I'm
do that.
doing. I'm getting nervous because I'm the only one drawing.
Oh,
That's okay.
do something. I'll just, I don't know. I'll draw with my left hand for a moment. Right, I'm going to just share this new link here. Right. So, yeah, I'm just doing that for anyone who, because I had sent out the link previously, and unfortunately, I didn't. I think there is a green room. There's a green room option for this, isn't there? Where you go live and you can actually enter the green room, and we can prep and chat beforehand, and
Yes,
then we can invite
apparently.
people. Oh,
But I
yeah,
didn't know
it
about
didn't
that
work the first.
beforehand.
Oh, no, I didn't, and it didn't work the first time. And then everyone was joining, and we weren't really, we weren't ready. So yeah, it's just one of those little Substack quirks. Yeah, but we
Well,
learn
now we
all the.
know.
Yeah, but now we know. Yeah,
We can do another one
yeah, and
and
we'll
try it
eventually
again.
another 2 years time we'll be
Yeah.
we'll be absolute pros at this. Okay, so just that. I'm gonna just put this in notes. Mm,
So how long do you think I need to spend on my warm up?
mm. How long do you tend to have like a little sweet spot with that, with your kind of warm ups?
To be honest, I am if I'm drawing for myself, I don't do warm ups a lot. But that's maybe because I don't have a lot of time. Um, so or I feel like I don't have a lot of time. So
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
just
I
go
don't.
for it usually.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think what I. Hmm, I'm trying to think what actually I do. I probably only do a little warm up if I'm doing something where I'm like, okay, this has got to be quite not perfect, but quite realistic and
It's-
quite detailed. I might do. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know. I don't either, which is not good really, because in our in our sessions,
yeah,
we
warm ups are actually really good.
really useful.
Yeah.
um, I'm going to start actually, I think, with a quick, maybe just some charcoal sketches, because I've got some charcoal in front of me. And I'm going to just do that briefly. I haven't done any drawing today, so now I have got the live chat up now. So if anyone would like to introduce themselves, say where they're from, and ask any questions, say hello, you're very welcome to do that now. It would be lovely to hear from you. So I've got that open now. But yeah, you're very welcome to do that. And yeah, well, I like to see where people are from, and if you're drawing along, that's always nice. If you head over to the chat, um, my chat threads on Creative Flock, I've posted one of Pauline's brilliant photos,
I
so
did
you
the
can draw
same.
along.
Yes, that's not this one
Oh,
actually.
fantastic! And Pauline's
Um,
done the same.
Yes,
Which one did you?
the same
I
one
think
you
I
posted.
shared the one. Ah, fantastic. Okay. Yeah. So I'm currently drawing a an owl that is basically in flight, and I'm trying to do it nice and quickly and not. This is kind of a warm up. But do you draw kind of like moving animal, like moving Pauline, or is that not? So I don't do that very often.
I don't do it very often. I try to
Mm,
draw my cat once in a while, but
yeah.
well, he's sleeping next to me actually at the moment, so that
Oh,
would be very yeah, that would work today.
yeah.
But no, I don't draw lots of animals.
No, I did one recently, which well, I say recently, it was with the brilliant Holly Surplus's Animal
Oh, I
Life
want to
drawing.
join hers.
She just does so many
Yeah.
wonderful sessions. I think they actually have got one this evening, which unfortunately clashed with
Oh, we're missing out.
but she did it was like Animals in Motion, and that was so good. Oh my goodness. Because I just don't. Yeah, well tonight isn't Animals in Motion. Tonight I think, what is tonight? I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was like maybe, I'm gonna have to look it up now. So they're doing that. Her and Hannah are doing that, I think, this evening. So yeah, it's just finding that that has to be that right time, right day. It's hard when there's so many sessions going on. It's like you want to join
Yes,
everyone's, but it's just not always possible.
I want
But
to
yeah,
join
hers,
all the
it was like, it was
sessions.
animals, all of them. I know I used to do so many more actually, but then when you have your own,
Yes,
you know what
then
it's
it's
like when
much
you
harder.
have your own kind of club and things that you're running. But yeah, it's really exciting about your house move. How are you feeling about it all? Good?
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh yeah,
It's
I mean,
oh,
yeah,
you
it's
have to
stressful.
sort of you have to pretend like your house is a hotel and
Yeah,
sort of get rid of all all your personal stuff.
yeah.
Um, so that's that's difficult to sort of
Mm-hmm.
cram it in all of your cupboards without people actually
Yeah.
noticing it's there. Um, but yeah, not many people are interested at the moment, so that's
Oh, mm,
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
yeah. It's you never quite know, do you? Like what it's going to be like
No,
when you, I guess, put your house on sale. Um, and are you moving somewhere very far, or is it kind of is it a very different place you're going to, or you're not sure, or you still?
no, it's closer. It's in
Mm,
the same city, but closer
okay.
to the city center, and it
Mm-hmm.
would, if all goes well, it would enable me to open a larger studio because I now just work in a room in my house, but then
Mm-hmm.
I would have like a real studio space where I could also teach classes.
Oh my
So
goodness.
that's the dream.
Oh my God, that is the dream. Yeah.
Yeah.
How,
But then I would have first I would have to sell my house. So
yeah. Oh wow. Okay, that's
we'll see how it
exciting.
goes.
Oh wow. Well, everything crossed for you. I mean,
Yeah,
that
thank
is
you.
yeah, that's amazing. Yeah,
I
I
think
sometimes when I see like if I see like a shop or a building that's up for sale and looks a bit old, I'm like, oh, that would make an amazing studio space. It would be so good.
yeah.
But oh my goodness, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to run.
I think this is my warm up. It's a bit weird. I don't know.
Oh, it's not. Oh
That's
wow. Let me go and
weird
have a little look.
highs.
Oh, that's amazing. See, I always yeah, I think I say this probably every time we draw together, or is that I was like, I need to use just some brown paper, and I did actually cut some up recently. I might see if I can try and find it.
It is the best, I
It
would
is.
say.
It just yeah. Oh, Carolina. Oh yeah, hi Carolina. Um oh yeah, you're on Greece still. I'm so sorry, Carolina. You messaged me, didn't you, about the live. Yes, we're very sorry about the technical issues. I'm sure it'll be next time. It'll be ironed out. We now know that there is a green room, but it didn't appear the first time. It appeared the second time. So hey ho! But luckily we managed to get it all sorted. So yeah, I'm glad you've been able to join again. Yeah, Carolina was sketching markets
Ooh, that's
recently.
interesting as well. Oh, was that with um Charlotte Hamilton? I think
I
she
think,
did the
yeah,
markets
I think possibly,
and
but
together
also
with.
maybe inspired by, but really beautiful. I think, yeah, I think Caroline, I think you posted it on our chat threads, and really vibrant and just it felt very joyful. I felt like I wanted to be there because I could just tell it was warm. It was warmer than here.
Mm.
And there was I could just kind of imagine all of the fruit and vegetables and delicious things. So yeah, it really took me to that place. But yeah, I hope you're having a lovely time in Greece. Yeah, you got in, and well done, Carolina. And yeah, I'm really sorry. One day I will get better at this technical stuff.
Well,
What
you're
I need,
already better at it than I am
gosh,
because
no,
I was too anxious to even start it. So thank you for
it's
initiating it.
no, it's I always feel like eventually one day I'll probably going to get my son. My son is quite good with the text, and I think eventually I'll just be like, "Can you just get all these things set up for me and sort it
Yeah,
out?"
he can be your
Because
assistant.
I think he would love that. Oh my gosh, he would love
Yeah.
that. Um,
Would be so nice to have an assistant.
it would be amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think for me, I think social media, that would be quite good if somebody could sort that out. That would
That
be
would
really
be great.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Hi,
just like,
Raj, by the way.
oh, it's Raj.
Raj
Oh,
just
hi,
joined.
Raj and Lisa, Berda. Hello. Um, oh no, it's lovely. No, lovely to see you, Raj. Yeah, it's not like the kind of coming up with the ideas for it. It's more like kind of it's the act of actually sharing it, and I think I think it doesn't feel that part of it doesn't feel for me overly creative. So it feels a bit more like admin. And if anything feels like admin,
Yes. Yeah,
just don't want to do it. So yeah, it's having someone to do that would be amazing. Um,
definitely.
yeah, I feel like I've kind of loosened up a little bit. I've used my bit of charcoal, which looks like a very spooky owl. And I've just used a bit of this is my
It's
pencil
really
brush pen.
nice.
And I love this kind of grey. It's like French grey. So I am going to move on to another. Um, uh, ah, Carolina, with your nephew, you are drawing along. Oh, that's lovely. That's so nice.
Oh,
Oh, which one am I going to draw next?
what a great name, by the way, Aristoteles.
Yeah, beautiful. I think I'm going to go for there's one where the owl is basically sitting on top of a post and looking directly into the camera, and it's got a lovely green kind of soft background. So I'm going to go with that one, I think. But whether I'm going to do the green background, I don't know. I may not do it green. I might just keep it really simple and go with my liquid charcoal. Right.
I'm already thinking that the owl I did uh, in like 2 minutes is much easier than the one I'm doing right now. Maybe I should do the same. I'm just going to try to do the same. Hopefully,
So,
will that
oh,
work?
I can see it coming through. Oh, it's like emerging. That's wonderful. So you're using art graph.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that will work
Hmm,
on top of the acrylic paint.
let's see.
Well, we'll see.
Hmm. And Raj has said, "Oh, I love the pencil brush pens. Yeah, they do run out really quickly." And I try to change the cartridge in my grey one, which I used to use the black and the grey all the time, and I used to take them out with me. And then I changed the cartridge, and something has happened, and the grey one now leaks, but not all the time, just sometimes, which is very irritating. So when you're
Oh,
trying to take it out with you, I'm always really paranoid now that it's going to leak. So I have to, Yeah, I have to just wrap it up in loads of paper, like loads of tissue paper or like, kitchen towel or something, because I'm so paranoid. And then when I go to use it, it goes all over my hands and sometimes on my sketchbook. So I might have to abandon it and actually get another one because it's almost become a bit stressful, which is really silly. Um, so I think I'm going to just abandon that one and get a new one. So I don't know whether I've just maybe inserted the cartridge, the replacement wrong. I don't know. But yes, they run out really quickly. I do quite like it when it's quite a. So this, I'm going to quickly. This is um my black one. So it's quite it's got a lovely, quite scratchy textured because there's not much left in it. I quite like that. That's nice. Um yeah, but it only gets like that for a certain time before it completely runs out. So it's hard to get that a little. It's kind of a soft. Has almost a bit like if you were doing a monoprint. It has that kind of feel. That's what it reminds me of. Um, so yeah, sorry, that's like geeky pentel brush pen chat. Raja said, Pauline, you're going with prepped background. How is the Derwent pencil on top working out?
It works well, actually. Although I think I made my owl too fat, so I'm not
Oh,
sure if
fat
my
times in the
pencil
bed.
lines are great, but we'll see how it works out. But
Oh, the art graph is working really well.
yeah, it's much better because today I was teaching a class and I
Mm.
tried to do a an acrylic background and then some water-based gouache on top. That did not
Mm-hmm.
work for me.
Ah, okay. But the art graph seems to be kind of biting into
Yeah,
that
this is much better.
surface.
Actually, this is
Mm,
interesting actually.
okay.
And the Inktense, well, actually, I think the Inktense pencils, they, well, I wouldn't say they go over everything, but
Mm,
yeah, most
okay.
materials they go over. So that's really nice. So this works well. I'm not sure, but yeah, I also have
Mm.
other pencils.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're going to work. This one works, the Derwent drawing one,
Mm,
and also that's a Staedtler Lumacolor. That also
mm-hmm.
works, but I'm not sure if um let's see if it works. Yeah, it sort
Mm,
of works.
interesting. Okay.
This is a luminance.
Ooh, yeah, that works
So
well.
So
So I guess
why is
any
this working and it didn't work this morning?
interesting.
Who knows?
No, who knows? Yeah, the I guess waxy, anything that's very like waxy and highly pigmented might work well on top.
Yeah.
Um, possibly. Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe it was just so all of that's acrylic on there. There's nothing. Is it all acrylic or is it a mixture of acrylic and gouache that your
No,
background?
it's well, it's acrylic gouache, but
Uh-huh.
like the Holbein acrylic gouache.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the same paint. Only on different paper, by the way. I use it on different paper, not on craft
Mm.
paper. So maybe that's
Okay,
what's going
interesting.
on.
Maybe it's kind of soaked into the paper somehow, and it's kind of I don't know. Well, maybe you've still got that. There's a bit of craft paper that bites from the paper. That's still. I don't know. It's really interesting, actually. I like how
Yeah.
these little experiments. It feels like you've been doing a lot of experimentation. It's quite.
Yes.
It's good though, right? Because that's how we learn and can discover new little things. Because if we just did, I feel like if I just did the same thing all the time, although it would be easy in some ways, I think I would just get very bored.
Yes. And
I
this
like
is why I'm
fun.
trying new materials, but I
Yeah.
can't really say that it's working really well. Not everything is turning out great, but that's what experiments are. I
Hmm.
used to have a teacher who said you create 25 things and then one of them is great and the other ones are necessary process. So
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
he was right.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes also things that you use at the time, you might use once and think, "Oh god, that's awful. I don't know what I'm doing here."
Yeah,
But then you'll come back to it later and you'll use it a different way
yeah, and then it's
at
like
a
it's
different
actually
time, and it's like, "Oh,
nice.
no,
Yeah.
this is working." Yeah, and this is doing something that I like, even if it's not great. Like it's something that's interesting. It's something that's interesting, and you can see there's something there. Because I'm a bit like that at the moment with pastels. It's something that I've just kind of come round to.
Have you been working with pastels? Because I have been so, um, yeah. I
Oh.
always I really like the look of soft pastels,
Hmm.
but and then I never use them because I'm too
Ah.
afraid of all the mess.
Yes. Do you know what? That is a big thing. And I think that is actually what puts a lot of people off. And that's what I didn't like about them. Actually,
Yeah.
what's one of the reasons I feel like I didn't know how to control it. And I just
Hmm.
felt like, oh, I've just got, if I use it, it has to be like really thick and dense and layered on very heavy. Um,
With lots of dust.
yeah, yeah, lots of dust. But actually, I've just kind of found my own little way of using them where
Okay.
I don't find I'm using it in such a minimal way. And I wonder whether you would be the same because you have quite a delicate, you're very delicate in the way you work, um, and very
Well,
considered.
not
And I just
today.
wonder whether you would actually you would find that own your own way. So I just kind of started applying them, not directly with the so say for instance here I've got a pastel here. So I wouldn't necessarily draw like on top of paper. I would always use other tools to apply it to the paper. And I think that's what
Yes.
seems to have worked for me. So it
Mm.
means that there's less mess. I'm able to control the dust. Um, and also, I can control the layering and the effects I want to get from it. So maybe it's, yes. And then that just took a bit of trial and error of just making some really terrible, terrible, which I really should post. I should just share like the really bad, like pastel drawings I've done, and then to get to the stuff where I'm a bit happier with.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it just I'm quite I keep myself quite content. I work quite small, so that helps me because then it means that I'm not using loads of pastel. I'm just using a little bit, and yeah, it just seems to. I've found a way of making it work, and I use tissue a lot. So I just rip up little bits of
Okay.
tissue and I
Let's
apply
just.
with tissue paper, or I use my little. I have these little finger daubers, which are like a little tiny, tiny sponges on the end of
Mm.
a plastic cylinder.
I
Um,
like these kind of things because I use the soft tools a lot. I like them
yeah.
for neocolors, but I think if I
Oh,
would use pastels, then I would use something like this a lot, probably.
yeah, yeah. Soft. Yeah. I think rather than whenever I've tried to use my finger to rub it in, it just goes really grainy. And I think because of the oil from your hands, for me, it's not
Hmm.
the kind of look I want. I want something that's much softer. Yeah, those. That's the one. Yes. Yeah, that's what I see a lot of people use. So uh I use these, which I'm going to find, which I think I've shown before. And you just put your finger in, and it's good for just
Oh
doing
yeah,
areas of background. But it's quite similar. So you've just got a bit of control, but you can still get a bit of background effect in there.
it's nice.
So
I need to find those.
yeah, and well, I mean, you could probably. I think tissue's quite good actually. I've been using tissue a lot more because
Okay,
I can
it's good
make
to
little
know.
tiny pieces, or cotton buds are quite good for that as well. Um, yeah, so I've really found my way with them, and I do like as in a mixed media way, like just layering up. I'm really quite enjoying them at the moment. So, but it is nice going back to um kind of wet mediums at the moment. This is quite nice playing about. At the moment, it's just a shape. There is no owl at the moment. I've got to just now work on putting in a little
Yeah, but it's
beak.
really lovely that you used to work from the negative space. Actually, that's
Yeah, I
really
think it helps. It helps me. I mean, I think I've probably made them a little bit thin, but it's okay. And funny enough, the paper I'm using a Pith sketchbook, and I've kind of I don't know if you find it with some sketchbooks where you buy one sketchbook and it's the same brand, but it will sometimes feel a bit different. Like the paper is something I don't know, like there's something slightly different about the paper. So this
hmm
feels really porous. This paper feels particularly porous compared to the paper from my from the see I have a lot of these loose sheets of pith that I use, and my other sketchbook, which is a Caracara, and when I put down the same kind of paint on those ones, it doesn't seem to absorb so well, so
Okay.
much.
Hmm.
But this one, for some reason, this particular sketchbook is really absorbent, which is okay because it's only a sketchbook. But also, I kind of would rather it didn't soak in quite so much. But yeah, I don't know whether they just have occasional little batches, maybe that were just paper slightly different. I don't know. It's strange.
Could be. Could be.
Yeah.
I'm going to let my cat out one moment.
Okay. If anyone is, oh, do you find okay? So, uh, oh, okay, okay. This is interesting. So there is now some chat here where Joe Thomas, hello Joe, is saying, well, she's saying whoop pith, yeah, whoop pith,
Yeah.
absolutely. She's saying she finds hers the same. So
Okay.
that's interesting that she has the. Oh, they live in your town. Oh, okay, brilliant. Yeah. And then Raja said, which size is your pith? I've heard some people say the older large ones feel a bit different. Yes, this is or is it Oro Blanco? I always forget which one's which. Oro Blanco.
Those are
So
different. That's true. There are some that have a different thickness of paper.
yeah.
Um, so I also have two different kinds actually, and one of them is like really has the thicker paper which can hold
Hmm.
almost anything, and the other one is like feels like more like notebook paper.
Yeah, that's this one. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I've committed now. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but also, I guess if they're moving over, I wonder if the new Oro Blancos would be different, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah. Ask the question, Joe. Say what is wrong? What is wrong with your larger, older sketchbooks? um, that's interesting. So
Oh
you having
yeah.
to kind of layer up a lot of your art graph. Are you using gouache now, or are you still using the art
No,
graph?
it's still the art graph.
Mm.
I'm going to layer a bit. I have no clue what I'm doing, by the way, so I'm just I'm just
No, I
testing this
don't.
out.
I'm very, yeah. I mean,
We'll
yeah.
see
I
how it
think,
goes.
yeah. I mean, I'm talking a lot, so I don't. I'm not really. I don't feel like I'm doing much painting. There's just a lot of chatter, but um, yeah, I think as I haven't also I haven't painted in a while. I've been using the pastels a lot, so mm, excuse me, I feel a bit out of touch with painting at the moment. I think it's gonna probably show a little bit. But what have you learned anything new about owls this from this month? Anything you've kind of or anything new that you've explored apart from your jelly plate printing and
Well, yeah, I'm really into the textures. Actually, I never work like this as well. I usually I don't really paint as much. I draw a lot with pencils, so this is
mm,
new for me as well.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm trying different things. And I actually, you said you really like the European eagle owl. Did you say that?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
huge. Yeah, huge owls. They're
I
absolutely.
heard them calling. I was away on a weekend with my family, and I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning, which somehow I do. This is my
Mm.
life. Um, and I heard a sound, but it's like they have the most. Um, it's like whenever you think of a sound, or at least in Dutch, they're called uhu, which is also the
Oh,
sound they make.
ooh, ooh, that's amazing.
Uhu.
I love
Yeah.
that.
So it's like the most typical owl hooting sound we
Yeah.
would, because whenever in Dutch we say, "Oh, an owl hooting," it sounds like "ooh." So I woke up to the sound and I was like, "No, this can't be it, right? It's just too." Yeah, but then I looked it up and it really was. So
Wow, that's
that
amazing.
yeah, that evening I dragged my complete families, like both my brothers and their kids and my parents, and like everyone had to come with me into the woods. And yeah, we heard them calling to each other, which is
Oh,
very
that's
rare
amazing.
actually in the Netherlands. So yeah, that was lovely.
Oh, wow, that is beautiful. That is
Yeah,
so beautiful. Oh, I love
that
that.
was really
Yeah, we do get owls. Yeah, I don't I mean, I kind of I don't hear them a huge amount. I mean, sometimes at certain times of night I can. I know that if I was to go out more into the countryside, like I'm not too far away, but I'm sure if I ventured out a bit more at night, I would be able to hear a bit more.
Yeah.
But from my garden, occasionally I do. But there is also like, sometimes there's dogs barking, so you can't, and you have to
Yeah.
listen really carefully. Unless you're really close to them, you do have to listen quite carefully.
So which
To
ones do
it.
you hear then?
I'm trying to think which ones they are. I think there might be probably like the more like common, like probably like barn owls, I would say around here.
Mm.
Um,
We have them as
but
well. Uh,
yeah.
they are called church owls in my country, by
Oh,
the way. This is
because
funny because they
in
live in high up in barns and churches, and I live next to a church, so they um yeah, I think they are here. I sometimes hear them at night.
It's beautiful. I would actually really like to just go and hang out. If it wasn't, if and I'm sure people would be like, "What is she doing?" I'd love to go and hang out in a church around at night time and just,
Yes.
and just listen and see what kind of wildlife and things are kind of hanging around and what they're doing. That would be amazing. But I don't know.
Definitely.
I'd have to ask permission. They might be like, "What?" This
Yeah.
one.
Are you allowed?
Yeah. We do see, I mean, there's a lot of bats
Yeah.
around here, and there are lots that fly over our garden. So, I mean, even though there's no owls like really like right next, like right close by, I can, like I say, sometimes I hear them. Bats
Mhm.
they kind of make up for it. It's really special. It's one of those things where you said about, you drag your family out, and I do that with mine. Um,
To
yeah,
see
but
them
George,
flying, yeah.
yeah, but George fan, he really enjoys it. So, um, he's
Yeah, we
quite
have
into
them
that.
too. They're on my windowsill at night as well, so I can hear them sort of scratching their
Really?
feet. Yeah, because I live
Oh,
next to a church and there's a large um, tower in the next to the or attached to the church. So I think they all live in the tower.
oh wow,
Mm.
that's amazing.
Mhm. But
Do you
yeah,
ever get
see
to
them as well.
do you ever like draw like birds kind of in real life? Do you ever go to somewhere and then
I'd
sketch
love
bird?
to.
Is that something you've ever done before, or is it something you would like to
We
do?
have, yeah. I did uh, draw in zoos sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really like. I also really like tropical birds.
Mm.
Toucan is one of my favorites
Mm-hmm.
because they have such friendly faces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so much
an owl can
character.
be like really. It can be also a bit cranky or something. It can
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
It can look at you and judge. Uh, and and toucans don't. They're just really inquisitive and
Yes.
interested in you most
Yeah.
of the time. So
Yes. Yeah. Getting a lot of cranky birds where I live, like our garden birds are really getting, because of that territorial, like the small garden birds, it's getting very territorial now. So, it's whenever I come out to the studio in the morning, it's very noisy. It's lovely though. I did watch them. There was some blue tits and great tits um on our little rose arbor that we've got outside. And that was really nice to watch this morning. Just watching them kind of flit about and looking for insects, and that was really, really special. Um, Now,
well,
Raja said, sorry, Joe has said, "Oh yeah, come visit Berwick. I really want to visit. Is it Berwick? I'm not quite sure how best to pronounce, but I'm going to say Berwick in my southern way. Um, Berwick or Berwick. I think, is it Berwick on Tweed or Berwick on Tweed? I would love to go and visit, actually, Joe. So you may find me just turning up one day and say hi, and you can take me to all the best places. Um, that's it. uh, yeah, I'm going to say it in a posh way, Berwick. And Raja said, "I can't believe how much you've managed to get on the pages." I'm fairly sure you're talking about Pauline, because I've not really drawn. I don't think I've drawn anything.
People have to
I'm
have an
just for some
owl.
stuff, and also because my owl, because it's so wet, because the paper is like really like it's just not drying very well. It's
Yeah,
kind of
mine
quite
is really, really like buckling as well, but oh
yeah.
well.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, what I'll probably do in a minute is maybe just quickly just make a start on another and just leave this to dry, but we'll see. Um,
Yeah,
I
working on multiple owls at the same time would be
yeah,
a good idea. I would say. Yeah.
multiple hours. Yeah, absolutely. I yeah, I keep meaning to. I'd love to just sit and I have tried to sit and draw some of the garden birds before, but they just move
They're
so
so
quickly.
quick. Yeah.
Just impossible. Yeah, I tried to do it once. I went to my nature reserve, my local nature reserve, and I was like, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna put some food out, and the birds are gonna come to me. They're gonna come to me, and they're gonna sit on the table, and I'm going to draw.
And it's going to be great. Yeah.
Do you think that happened? No, no. They just there was none around. I mean, they were in the distance on the other side of the nature reserve, and I sat quite still for a while, and I did eventually hear some and see some, and then tried to use my binoculars um to see them, to watch them, and to sketch, but it just was so hard. And I'm amazed when you see like wildlife artists who go out on like the edges, like, they're standing on like a cliff edge and they're looking at all the seabirds and they're looking at the nesting, the colonies, and
Yeah.
there's some artists I follow who do that. It's amazing. And they
And
have
they have
these,
like the best
telescopes and
sketches.
oh,
How do
it's
they
just
do that?
unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, like and they're being battered by the wind and the rain, and it's amazing. So I don't think I'm going to be that kind of artist. I think I'm more of a, you know, cozy, cozy
Cozy in the
studio.
studio.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Me
think
too.
yeah, I think going somewhere where like the birds are kind of a bit more still and you can observe them in a slightly different way. That's quite nice. But you never know. Maybe one day I'll get to that point, but yeah, and I guess you just need. I think having like some binoculars that you can put on like a tripod or something, then you've got both hands free. So that's what I find really hard. Like having my heavy binoculars and trying to draw, it's
Mm.
really difficult. So
Yes.
um,
Never done that actually
so
with
yeah.
binoculars. I think that
Well, I only
that would
tried it
be.
because I saw someone like one of the artists doing it, and I thought, I could try that. But it was
Yeah.
very hard because of just the weight and then having to and because I wear glasses as well, it makes it that little bit
Mm.
more difficult to
Yes.
focus to focus. So yeah, it's a real challenge. Um, right, let's see if I can get a little. I've put in like yellow eyes, and I'm going to try and draw a tiny little dot. It's quite difficult because I've used a luminance pencil, which is just waxy, and it's quite hard to do anything on top. But we'll see. Yeah, my owl looks. I don't know. My owl looks a bit. They either look very moody or a bit scary.
But that's what they are, right? They are a bit moody.
Yeah,
They are a bit
yeah, I
scary
guess.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't really think they're really scary, but they
Mm.
they can look like really impressive.
Mm.
Like they I don't know the word in English, but like
I
they
think
they
impressive. Yeah,
stand
yeah.
they sort of stand tall and seem to be
Quite
taller than
regal.
they really are.
Yeah, I think like regal and very.
Regal, that's a good
Um.
word, yeah.
Mm, I'm gonna actually just quickly. I'm gonna do another quick one, but I'm going to use some loose pith
I
paper.
might also. What should I do? Should I people help
Well,
me? Should
I
I
think it's going really well.
stop?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's amazing. I think it's going really well. But
Because I feel like I might ruin it because this is usually not how I work. I usually do much more detail, but
yeah,
I could ruin it potentially. I do feel like there's not enough
will you
light
do
in that.
any more of the branch, or do you tend to leave a little bit of a half finished kind of
I think that would
branch?
be nice to leave it because I like the orange that's here.
Oh, it's lovely. It has a feel of like almost like a sunset, like lights coming through.
Yeah,
That's what
something
I.
like that. So I
Mm.
might leave it like this and think on it for a bit. Maybe I have a sketchbook somewhere and I can do another owl in the
Yeah.
sketchbook. Let's see where I have it.
Well, I am just squeezing out some cherry pit black liquid charcoal, and I think it's a slightly warmer one. I don't use this one quite so much, so it's quite interesting to see. Um, Carolina said, "Binoculars and glasses. I know the struggle. It really is, isn't it? I think it's. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. Yeah, what I need are glasses that I can put on that are also binoculars. Is that a thing? No, I don't know. Have I just invented something amazing? That would be great." um, yeah, I think so. I've seen some artists use it where we use like kind of a, I guess, binoculoscope, but you've got like it's on like a tripod, so that you can just keep looking through and then draw, and then you've got your hands free. So yeah, that might be the way to go. I mean, it's probably not not cheap, but it's more if you're really into that. But I would love to do more like sketching of birds, and particularly birds. Um, like in part, like out on location in the woods, in the hedgerows. Hedgerows are actually a bit easier, I find, because they're a bit of a. I think they maybe feel a bit more. I don't know, maybe a bit more secure in a hedgerow. When you see, I can get quite close to birds when they're in a hedgerow more than I can when they're in trees. I think you can.
Okay, yeah,
They don't
probably.
seem to. Yeah, they don't seem to fly because obviously the trees are higher up. So that's sometimes quite good if it's the time of year when there's just a lot of them around, like in spring. It can be a really good time to spot them and go to hedgerows, stand a little way away. But so yeah, that's actually something I need to remember for the spring.
Let's see if I can find another snowy owl to draw. Which ones do
One of
we
the
have? Do we have
we
them?
had there was another, yeah, the one I sketched before was like on a post, which was really nice. And then you had one which was it was like a really lovely blue sky.
Oh yeah, that one.
That was
That's a difficult
gorgeous.
head though, but I'm going to try. If you
Okay.
when you do the negative space first, do you like draw the negative, like the owl's outline first, or do you just do the negative space?
Well, in pencil,
Yeah.
no. No, I don't. No, and I think it just comes from being maybe just a bit, a bit
Okay, I'm
lazy,
going
and
to
just not,
try it.
and
I'm just
just, and I think, I definitely do not get any, I think sorry, I say no, when I'm doing, something where it's a bit more final, like more of a final, like more polished drawing, then I will. But generally, I kind of almost prefer not doing that in a lot of ways, because I feel like I get a much more immediate.
different.
Yeah, it feels a bit looser, and yeah, I don't always like the kind of really tight drawing.
Hmm.
When I like to have a mixture of like a bit tight and a bit well observed, and then also loose, so it's getting that balance. But I think on this occasion, I would tend not to. Yeah, tend not to.
I'm
So I've
going to
tried to
try the
put some
same.
water on the outside, but then I can't quite see the water where I've put it, so I'm just going for it now. Um,
I'm using.
Yeah, this is pith paper, and this is so different. Oh my god, it's going on so differently. It's almost got like a coating on this one compared to the other, and the bleed and everything about it is so different. So yes, I think there is definitely got one of the older, larger pith sketchbooks. So do you think you're going to be moved before Christmas? Are you not sure?
I'm not sure. It all depends on
It
if
really depends.
someone
Yeah.
buys my house.
It's really
Yeah.
hard, isn't it? Because you can't, do you feel like, will you be able to decorate, or do
Oh,
things
I'm
that you
going
would
to
normally.
decorate. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good, good.
My kid won't allow anything else.
No, no.
So yeah. And usually I've heard that houses aren't really sold during the holidays, so that
No.
gives me some time to
Yeah,
sort of relax, I think.
yeah, absolutely. It's
That's
hard.
really
There's never
nice.
really a good time to to sell or move.
No.
It's always um excuse me, it's always stressful. It's always yeah, like, if you did it in the summer, it's really hot and you want to be out doing things. You don't want to be dealing with all the stress and admin of house moving and yeah. But yeah, it's always tricky.
Yeah, we're going to see how it goes, but otherwise we'll just well, my house is very nice, so I could also
Mm,
stay here. I would love to
yeah,
move to the place with the studio, but yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's like the dream. It's yeah.
yeah. And you've got some retreats coming up, haven't you? That's when is that quite
Yes.
soon?
And
Quite
but I
soon.
still need two spots, I think.
For which
For my
one? Which
Cotswolds one.
No way! Oh my goodness.
Yes.
When is it? Remind everyone of when this is, Pauline.
It's it's in May
Mhm,
2026.
mhm.
And yeah, it's going to be well, it's sort of my dream retreat because it's in the Cotswolds and it's like I don't know. I always feel like that's like the place where
Mm.
fairy tales sort of
Yes.
originate. um, so
Mhm.
yeah, we're going to stay in like this old manor house
Oh my
and
god, that sounds
uh,
amazing.
visit the William Morris house and draw in gardens and yeah, it's going to be lovely, and
Oh my
also
god.
we're going to relax a bit, hopefully.
Yes.
So it's going to be like really, hopefully, if enough people sign up,
Mhm.
it's going to be a lovely time. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
wait.
So you've got 2 spots left, so anyone who's
Yes.
listening who really wants
Two
to go
spots left,
to.
so it's a go. So
Mhm.
there are more spots, but I have to secure two more
I
spots to
see.
make it like
Make
a
it yeah.
um how do you call it? Like a definite.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Okay,
yeah,
so basically, if I mean, it sounds dreamy,
it
everything
is.
in the
I really
Cotswolds.
can't wait.
Yeah, so, I mean, anyone listening, just please go and check this out. It's going to be magical and hopefully lovely weather, but even if it's not, if you get nice changeable weather, that's quite nice because it makes it a bit more I don't know, it does add a bit more magic when it's a bit rainy or a bit big
Well, I actually
skies
think,
and
yeah, maybe
yeah.
usually it's good weather, so
Yeah,
have
it
good
often
good
is.
hopes.
Yeah, yeah. But, you can use yeah, if there's, like, some rainy days and storm clouds, you can use some of this stuff to your advantage. You can
Oh, definitely. If
it'll
we
add
if
to the
we
drama.
yeah, if it rains, we will also be able to draw and paint in the manor house. So we could do
Mhm,
like some lovely still lives and
mhm.
yeah, lots of things actually. Yeah.
Yay, amazing.
So
So that's May 2026, Cotswolds in the
yes,
UK,
yes, and then
in
also
Manor
one
House.
in yeah, in a manor house, and it's almost a week, I think. So it's quite a long
So it is
time.
like
So
having a
yes.
holiday, but with all of the creative stuff
Yes.
as well. So
Yes, and with
perfect.
some nice food, so you don't
Yeah,
have to worry about a thing. I
God.
joined someone else's retreat, Sarah Stokes, in also in May. Oh no, in the end of May, but at the beginning of June.
Mhm.
Um, and that was the first time that I attended a retreat myself, and it was just like I was like, where was this all my life?
Oh my God. Is it like a spa, but just, on another
It's like an
level with
art
just
spa.
an
Yeah.
art spa? Yes. Because it's
Yes.
just, you get to do all those things that you want to do yourself and you don't have to, yeah, say, they're not having to cook or
Yeah.
just do any of those jobs that you have to do in your home, like the washing and the admin and all the picking up and dropping off of people and different things and all of those little responsibilities can just go for just a few days or a week. It's amazing.
Yeah. but also because everyone has signed up, and because they wanted to do this for themselves, and like, um, give themselves some time to relax and enjoy. Everyone is in a good mood, so
Mm-hmm.
uplifting.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so it's like a really good atmosphere. That's the thing I think I enjoyed the most. Like, everyone is willing to learn from each other, and like, no matter, there were people that who didn't, who like picked up a brush for the first time, and there were people who already were really into painting, but that all went together. Like, it didn't really
Mm-hmm.
matter, which was
Mm-hmm.
so lovely, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And I guess a lot of bonds and friendships were made as well.
Definitely, yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's so
really good.
important. Like those things, like, getting together with other creatives is just the best.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
and in person and in a beautiful location and environment is even better, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, oh, it
Yeah,
sounds
so
amazing.
hopefully, if you're into
Uh-huh.
it, if you want to, if you have always wanted to go to the Cotswolds and you would really want to, like, would like to
Mm-hmm.
paint, well,
Mm.
please join me.
Mm.
And
And they can find information on your
it's on my
um
Substack,
on
but
your,
also
on your
on my
subs-
website.
yeah.
Yes.
So lots of info there. Was there another one? Have I imagined that?
Yeah,
You've got Yeah,
but
I
that's
thought so.
and
I've
that's
seen
also in
something.
England, but that's
Well,
a
you
workshop
need to just come
week.
move here.
Yes. Well, I really like England,
Yeah,
so that
yeah,
might
yeah.
be why. Yeah, but that's in England as well, but that's in Arley, which is close to Birmingham. Which is
In
a
where?
really
Sorry, whereabouts?
Arley, it's called. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I
Really
know Birmingham a little
close.
bit. Oh my goodness! Do you know that
Oh,
I am very close to Birmingham. Okay.
really? Oh, then I can visit
Yes.
you.
Oh my God, yes.
And
Well, yeah,
also,
on the
you could join the
like well.
workshop.
Oh my God.
Be-
Okay, so again, I think I need to look this up. I had a feeling. I don't know if it was. I thought, oh, did I imagine that I've seen this somewhere? Um, but no, I did not. It's real. It's happening. So you're going to be. And is that like another retreat, or is that more of a?
It's more like a workshop week, so it is sort of like it's like
Ah.
the same kind of lessons you would get during a retreat, but the
Mm-hmm.
accommodation isn't included. So you would be, because
Uh-huh.
lots of people, of course, um, um, there might be people that who like you live close by and don't need accommodation,
Mm-hmm.
and then they can say, okay, I don't have to worry about the accommodation, and I can only pay for the workshop. Or you can choose accommodation which fits your budget, which is also nice, I think.
Yes. Oh, how interesting. Okay, right. So I am going to be looking that up.
Yeah,
And can you remind us of the
brilliant.
dates of that? That's amazing.
That's
Yeah, so I'm
at the end of September 2026. I think it's the
okay.
30th until the 4th or the 5th of October. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, right. I am going to be looking that up and we will make some plans. That sounds amazing. Yeah, so
Oh,
well, actually I'm probably less than an hour. Like, so there's a train station where I live, and it's
okay.
just a direct train to Birmingham from where I live. Which is very nice.
Are you south of Birmingham, or north, or
I'm south, so I'm a bit further
Arley
south.
is too? So
Yeah.
it might
So,
be even closer to you than you
oh my
think.
goodness. Okay, that's really interesting. And it's called. I'm gonna have to write it down. What is the name? Are you able to spell it? Do you know what the spelling is?
Arle,
Yeah.
and then is it called wide of yogurt? The
Oh, Arlie. Yes.
yes.
Okay. It's one of those things where I probably would have maybe I'll look it up and I'll be, oh yeah, I know that place. And is it like a small like
I don't
town
think
or?
it's very big. I haven't been there yet.
Mm,
But the other artist who invited me to her retreat, Sarah Stokes, she
mm-hmm.
has a studio where she teaches, and she's invited me to teach there.
Fabulous. Sarah Stokes. I will look up Sarah Stokes. Well, I have a vague. I
Yeah.
feel like I've heard of Sarah, so I'm going to
She
get
does
it.
really beautiful watercolor.
Ah,
And she teaches as well. So she does workshops, and there are lots of the academy is called Olive and Plum, and they do different kinds of retreats, but also workshops. So yeah,
wow.
they're really
Okay,
interesting. But
it's
of course,
amazing.
you have to join mine
Oh my God, yeah.
before
Yes,
I
yes, yes, yes.
I promote them. Well, I would love to join one of hers actually. Um,
Okay.
there are
I
other teachers as well. So
Yeah, I will look that up and I will make sure that I have that in my diary. So even, I would love to join a workshop, but even to just meet in person, that would be
yeah,
so
that would be.
amazing. Oh my God. Awesome. Okay,
We
fabulous.
can make that work. If
We
you're
uh, we
like
absolutely
an
can. I
hour
think,
from Birmingham, then you
yeah,
can make that work.
yeah, absolutely. So you're staying like in the vicinity, did you say? Are you
Yeah.
staying in the area?
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Okay. Oh my God, I think we need to have just like like a different, like a catch up and putting some dates in the diary. That sounds awesome. Um, and this one you're doing in the Cotswold, is this your first ever retreat? Have you done one before? Have you run one before?
I've never done. Well, I've been teaching for I think
Yeah, you've taught for many years. Yeah,
yeah
and you've done lots of
longer than
in-person
20 years probably. But I've
workshops.
never. And so I did. I've done like courses that were like multiple weeks, but then you meet only
Mm,
once a week.
yeah.
And I've even done a course of a year where I saw people every week, which was also
Mm-hmm.
really nice.
Wow. You
But
can
I've
see everyone's
never,
progress
yeah,
and
yeah, that's really nice. But I've never done more than 2 days in a row. So I'm
mm,
really, yeah, I'm really excited to sort of, if you're, if you're there for more than a few days, then you can sort of really immerse yourself into it
mm-hmm.
and relax into it. And Um, yeah, that's a different experience, I think. So I'm really looking forward to
Absolutely.
it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. And also, like, it must feel a bit like you've got some sort of like your arty spiritual home must be in the UK because of like coming over and it's like fate, isn't it? It's like two those two wonderful opportunities. That's amazing. But
Yeah.
you do workshops in the do you still do it in like the greenhouse orangery? Is that right? You
Yeah.
still do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
this morning I did
Oh,
that. So
amazing.
which is really nice.
Beautiful.
Um, because
And
that also lifts your spirits, like being just close to plants, and
oh my
I
gosh,
don't
yeah.
know, green just lifts your spirit, I would say.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And also I imagine, given that it's getting a bit cooler now here with this part of the world, it's kind of warm. Being somewhere like that it must be quite warm and it must make you feel a bit warmer being in a place, or is it still quite chilly, or how is it?
It's a bit chilly actually. It
Is it
doesn't
okay?
it doesn't get more than 15 degrees Celsius.
Oh
So
wow.
it's a bit chilly, but because the humidity is different than it is outside, it feels
Hmm.
warmer. So that's
Oh
nice.
good.
And
Well.
when the sun shines, it
Hmm.
is yeah, it's really lovely.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, I already feel, I love this time of year, but I do feel a slight hankering for just some sunshine. Like it's been very gloomy in the UK. It's been
Mhm.
so much rain and it's just been like it feels like there's been a lot of grey. Um so yeah, I could just do with some nice bright, autumn days. We had some recently because I did go to the lovely Bradgate Park in Leicestershire and spent some time with oak trees, and that was amazing. And it was actually
That
the weather was really
tree was
good.
so
Oh
beautiful.
my gosh, it
That
was
picture you
just
took was like
I don't
magical.
it's like I think I was just got so lucky with the light in that particular moment, and I was in a rush. We were having to get back to the car, and the sun was going down, and I just was like, oh, this is just amazing. And I quickly took that. And I was like, oh, that's actually it's quite nice for me. That's actually worked out quite well. And it just seemed to capture that moment really beautifully. And I
Yeah, it was
just really
gorgeous.
special. And yeah, it's a really lovely place. You have some of the like really old. They have very very old oak trees there because it's an old kind of royal estate. So they would plant a lot of oak trees, and they would always end up being kind of almost like protected because they nobody would go and destroy oak trees on this royal estate. But they have a lot of deer that roams around,
Mm.
and yeah, some very ancient woodland. So it's one of my favorite places to go. It gets very busy, so sometimes I like to go off the track, and then if I go to there's a place called Swidlam Wood, which is again it's one of those really those kind of really magical places that I just feel really at home. And there's always a tree that I like to go and visit whenever I go there, which is normally at least once a year. This is always a great time of year to go. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
and I just like to go and see that tree and just sketch it. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to sketch that tree every year if I can and just always go back to it
Oh, that's
and see
nice.
how.
Yeah.
And I always hope that I'm like, oh, I hope it's still there. I hope it hasn't come down in a storm or something. But so far, it is still there. But it's a very beautiful gnarled. Um, I don't know if it is an oak tree. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what it is. But it's incredibly. It's really crooked. It's got that lovely silhouette, and it's the base of it is this is stone, and the way that the stone, it's almost like up on a pillar because the way this stone is cut out of the. It's like I think because it's like an old. It's, this part of that woodland is actually there's a quarry, and some of the stone it's like is visible, and you've got this wood kind of almost like this tree is growing out of the base. It's just amazing. So yeah, I've got quite a few sketches of that particular tree, and it's just I just don't know. I just feel really drawn to it. I don't know if you feel like that. Is there any sometimes like
Yes,
they're just very particular trees that you just kind of drawn to and you want to go and spend time with?
definitely. Yeah. There
Yeah.
are lots of pine trees in the dunes close to my house.
Mm. Oh
And
wow.
yeah, they are among my favorites.
Amazing.
Okay, so I'm attempting the flying owl now, but
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm not sure if it's going to work because it's difficult.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I stuck with that as a quick as a quick sketch. I'm just working away on this now, where it's just
Oh, I love
we
the
have.
yellow. That's a really good yellow.
Yeah, I've just rounded the line. No, sorry, I'm just plugging my phone in because I got a feeling it's going to die, and I really do not want that to happen. So I'll just plug that in. Okay, good. Um, yeah, I just grabbed an Ecoline liquid watercolor to pop that in, and then that can dry, and then I can just. I don't think I've done the beak quite right, but never mind. This is not a precise precise owl.
It doesn't have to be, right?
No,
I think the using the negative space makes them look a bit like ghosts, which is
it does.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
beautiful.
And I find it makes it a bit easier because then once the space, once you've got that white space, it's like you can't do a huge amount with it, and you've got to work with it.
Yeah.
And it can't be too perfect. Although I have been able to, I needed to make the head a bit rounder, so I have been able to just about remove some of the liquid charcoal and just blot a little bit with my tissue. So it's quite a malleable art material. It's quite nice because you can fiddle around with it afterwards, which is my favorite type. Which is why I think I like it so much. And pastels probably because with pastels, yeah, you can work over things and rub things out if you need to, or layer things up, and that's my kind of thing.
Yeah, you've inspired me. So I'm going to do something very dangerous.
Oh my
I've been
God.
invited to do a sort of demo drawing at a an art shop. They are sort of
Oh,
opening a new shop, and I've been invited to show how some of the materials work. But then they're
so
going to, uh, I'm going to get a gift certificate from them, which is the dangerous part because then
oh yeah.
I'm
I was just
probably going
thinking,
to
what's
spend it.
dangerous? What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm going to spend the gift card. But if you could list your charcoal
Mm.
in the replay, then
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I might
yay.
see if I
Yeah.
can find some
The
because
liquid
they look
charcoal.
really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like it. And also I have previously did get a really large tube of liquid charcoal.
Mm-hmm. I've seen those.
And
Yeah.
yeah, but I wish I hadn't because you know how it can be with sometimes with paint. Like I happened to me the other day with some acrylic paint where I squeezed it and it
Oh dear.
split and it squirt and
Yeah.
like red, like primary red acrylic paint on my trousers. I'm like, great. So this and the same thing happened to this big thing of liquid charcoal. It was a really large tube, and it split, but it didn't actually spill out. It dried out.
Okay.
And some of it spilled out, some of it leaked, but some of it dried out. So I was like, okay, great. So I couldn't really, then it became really hard to use because
Yeah.
it kept, I mean, yeah. So I would recommend, even though it depends
This-
on how much you use, it's really tricky because obviously economically these aren't as good. But I knew then I thought, well, I'm not actually going to need to use huge tubes at once. And these actually
Yeah.
worked out much better.
I'm
And
going
I'm,
to test them out. So,
yeah.
buying smaller ones will probably be
Yeah, but
best.
I'll let you know what I've had and what I've used, and these ones that I think are lovely. I love all of the slight variation in the warmth of the charcoal. So some of them are like warmer black, some of them are cooler, um, and I like that. That's nice. That little bit of subtlety. Um,
I think I've already drawn 4 owls. I'm
yeah, you've done. I think I
doing a lot
have. Do the
today.
same. I think you've done absolutely loads. I think you are definitely very good at multitasking. I'm so
I don't know about that, but I'm
The
quite quick.
drawing and chat and like chatting and drawing. I'm really terrible. Um,
Well, how long? That's another question. How long was this? Is this Substack live? Do we decide how long it is?
we decide we
Ah,
could.
okay.
I think we could
We could
just
do
stay
this all
for
night.
yeah. I think. Do you know what?
Owls all
I've just.
night.
Funnily enough, I just looked at the time and I thought, oh wow, that's gone very quick. And yeah, it's been like an hour and almost an hour and a half. So,
Really?
um, yeah, absolutely understand. Some people have to go.
That
So Joe's
explains the 4 owls.
like, I have to
Yeah.
go put the boys to bed. I
Yeah.
totally appreciate that, Joe. Like we've been rattling on for a while,
Well, we're having
um,
fun. So
drawing
yeah, then you
along with
forget about the
us.
time.
We're having a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we should
Um,
do this
and if
again
anyone
soon.
does have, oh, okay, it's so nice to see the art graph alongside the liquid charcoal. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, because the art graph it's a very different type of tone, isn't it? It does have a very different look. It's not as it's deep, but it's just different.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
use
it's hard to describe.
the
Um,
black art graph as well. So that's a bit punchier in
ah,
color. But
uh-huh.
so the which is weird by the way because I have this tin of art graph, this round
Mm-hmm.
tin, and there's I think the same in here in this well what's it well
Oh, the
it's
little, yeah, yeah.
yeah don't know
Oh, yeah.
what they're called, but this was much less um sort of intense than this one, which
Mm,
is weird.
mm,
But
mm.
maybe it's because I haven't used this a lot, and it was easier to activate this one. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, yeah. And I suppose batches, different batches is slightly different. Um, some might be better than others. It's a bit like with the sketchbooks, isn't it? That's just, slight
Could
variations.
be, yeah.
But I haven't used a black one before. Actually, I don't know why I haven't. I really need to probably get one of those. I think that would be quite good. I've got the I like how you've stored that. Really good. Did you make that, or is that something
No, I
that
bought
came
it
with
like
it?
this.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
That's
I bought
really
this as a
handy.
set.
Yeah, that's very handy.
And actually, I don't know because they have these in different colors as well, like
Mm-hmm.
ochre
Mm,
and
mm.
I think green, a red, and a blue as well.
Ooh.
But they don't seem to sell this separately or like a set. I don't know if they also have a set with all of these, like in the. This is made of cork.
That's quite useful, actually.
Yeah,
I like
it
that
is.
because then if it just goes over the edge, you just kind of it just either bleeds in or you just wipe it
Yeah,
off,
exactly.
and it's quite light and not as heavy as the tins. Yeah, I think I've seen. I'm not sure. Maybe it's Sarah Dyer. She uses the kind of ochre color
Yes, I think I've
quite a
seen
bit.
her. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's nice.
I have it, but I haven't used it yet.
Mm.
Don't know
Well, that's the
why.
thing, isn't it? Sometimes it's the time to just really
Yeah.
sometimes play and experiment. It's not always. And sometimes I'll have something for about a year and I won't have used it. And I'm like, oh gosh.
Hmm.
But then you do and you're like, oh, okay. Actually, maybe that wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Well, I didn't.
Um,
I don't use this as much, but I actually
mm,
think that the. I really like this
hmm.
process of the owl on the acrylic. So yeah, I might do that again. That's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yay. Well,
Lots
it's
more
nice to,
snowy owls.
yeah. I mean, it's that time of year. It feels like a good time of year, really, to be drawing these, right? It's
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still vaguely in spooky spooky Halloween mode
Yeah, I can imagine.
a little
We
bit.
actually had we don't have Halloween here, but we do have something called Sint Maarten,
Mm-hmm.
which was yesterday actually, and then
Ah,
kids also um, they go by the houses with a homemade lantern. So they make
yes.
them themselves. Every year they make a different one.
Yes.
Some carve them out of a pumpkin,
Mm-hmm.
but my kid usually makes one out of paper, and then they sing songs, and then they get candy. So it's
That
sort
is
of the same but
beautiful.
different.
So they actually work for them, their candy, as opposed to here when it's just knocking on the door and then expecting it. And what did my husband say? He said it was like, oh God, he said something really grumpy about it. But I don't think he quite meant it. But he said like organized begging or something. He said it was like, oh, because I think when that, he was becoming that kind of slightly grumpy old man about it. Um, I'm sure, I think he was kind of joking a bit, but it was, you can see how, because it doesn't really feel like there's like, and some kids make a real effort with the costumes and some just don't.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
the costumes are not really a thing here in the Netherlands. Oh, I
uh,
see. Raj says we had Lantern Fest here in Germany as well. It's so lovely and wholesome. Yeah,
oh, that is nice. Very different to the UK then, I think, and maybe other
probably. Yeah,
parts
it
of the
might
world
be a bit
where
the same as Sint Maarten as well.
yeah, that sounds nice. I like that.
And
That's
she
the way to,
asks, oh, sorry.
yeah. Oh, sorry, no.
Um, she asked, "Does the black have the lovely textural qualities of the tin?" It's a bit different.
Oh, yeah.
The white and the black of the art graph are different, a bit different from the tin. I think the black is more like a somewhere in between the texture of an art graph and a gouache, which is, and the same
Mm,
goes for, maybe I can show it. Same goes for the
mm,
white. It's a bit more grainy than the a regular gouache would be. Um, yeah, I actually like the white most. Um,
mm,
it goes well, apparently, also over acrylic, but it goes over almost anything. So it would be really nice to
oh,
use as highlights as well.
oh, excellent. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I've just realized I just went to pick up my white gouache and I realized it's getting a bit dried out. So, I may need something, a replacement at some point. Although
You
I
might
probably
need
could.
this.
I might need that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, definitely, if you really enjoy like the charcoal kind of things, this might be something nice to try.
Mm.
Um, it behaves differently,
Mm-hmm.
the black than the charcoal would, because I really love your sort of granulating effect that you have, and as you can see, that's not
Mm.
the case with mine, with the art graph or the black.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there does feel like there is a slight sense of granulation with the art graph,
Uh,
but yeah, it's not quite as prominent. It's not quite
yeah.
as in the same way. But actually saying that, I'm just thought of something. The liquid art graph does have a nice sense of granulation to it. So
Yeah, I really
because
like that.
I've got, where is the liquid graph? So this is the liquid charcoal, but the liquid art glass, if I can find it, where's now? I'll see if I can dig it out.
Yeah, that might be because you can use more and then you can sort of um, put it
Yeah.
all up in your brush and then it can give more texture, maybe.
Yeah, so this definitely feels like you can kind of do a bit more. And I've actually, do you know what's fun? I've just completely forgot. Only when you said that, I thought, oh yeah, I have actually got a bottle of liquid art craft, which I could have used today. But actually, I'm really happy with using the charcoal. It was nice to just use these again. But yeah, so I have the liquid art graph, which is good, and you can get a lovely granulating effect with that. But I feel like there's a slight, it's just different, isn't it? It's hard to describe. It's really interesting. Get the grain. Yeah, I mean, I love a bit of texture so much. It's one of my favorite things. Um, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. I feel like I've finally got into my groove a little bit. I feel I'm so out of touch with painting that it was quite hard to get into it. But I'm quite pleased um
Yeah.
with my little owl. And this was on the, yeah, this is the pith, which is much better than these loose pith sheets. These offcuts are much better. So I mean, these were pretty. I mean, these are pretty scrappy. These ones here, these were my very quick, scary owl drawings with, you know. And then this one, I don't quite know. I was really, it was not. I was. I don't quite know what I was doing with this one.
Oh,
I was like,
it's cute.
it was like, how do I put paint down on page again? What do I do? It was that kind of trying to engage my brain and figure out what it was I had to do. But
This is the same one actually that I am now,
oh, it
right?
is. Yeah,
I think it's the same one. I
I
didn't
think it
get the
is.
time to put it on the post that it was on.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
one. Yeah. But I did say that I was going to go and get some of my craft paper, or my toned paper, but I didn't in the end. But that's something I need to do.
And then
I need
this
to
one is the
go.
same one as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's this one. Yes, look at that. That's
That's
nice.
fun.
We can take a little, at some point we'll take a little that'd be nice to have a little screenshot side by side. Yeah, I think that's worked well, and I feel like I found my groove after an hour and a half with my liquid charcoal again. I need to not.
It's
I'm sorry,
lovely.
liquid charcoal. I mustn't leave you so long next time. I must keep making sure I practice with those. Um, but I enjoyed this very much. I'm going to come
Yes,
back.
me too.
I'm going to seamlessly come back so that I can see. So I'm going to have it with my, to show my face again, my tired
Okay,
face.
I'm going to try the same.
Okay, and then
Bear with
hopefully I won't.
me.
Okay, yeah, bear with everyone. We're just going to try and
Yeah.
get
So
ourselves
here's my
back.
lovely ceiling again.
Hey,
Hello.
hey! There we go. My phone is very hot phone. I'm just going to try and clean that. There we go. Right, here we are. Hey,
Hi, there you are.
hey, yeah. Thank you so much. What 75 people are joining us now, which is lovely. And again,
Thank you for
apologies for the
being
little
here.
kitchen. Thank you everyone for coming back and finding us again. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. Um I think the one that I think I like this one. It's probably my little
Yeah,
fave.
lovely.
And I want to work, maybe do a bit more texture on the branch. That was nice. But yeah, did you have a favorite from today, or a favorite material that you were
Well, I think I
enjoying?
like this one a lot because of
Mm.
the sort of new discoveries I made from it.
Mm.
It's a bit cranky, but aren't they all? Um, this one is even more cranky. So I'm not sure. Maybe I just always draw. Yeah, this is.
Brandy
I'm
out.
not sure about this one, but
I
this was
like it.
a 5 minute one, right? So
I like it a lot.
yeah, and the other ones. um, they're more like ghosts because I haven't filled in
Ooh,
their eyes yet. But
they
yeah, I like them as well.
they are beautiful, really stunning.
Even the
I love
flying
that
one's actually pretty
simplicity.
okay.
It worked
Yeah.
out really well. I think you were worried about the flying one, but it was actually quite good for, I guess, for you to kind of work up to that because I just went
Probably,
for that
yeah.
first, and mine looked a bit more like a bat, and whereas you've kind of, I think you'd warmed up by the point you got to that one, so that's great.
Yeah,
Really
that
beautiful.
might be it. Yeah, yeah. But I think I like the blue one best because of the new made discoveries. I really like um yeah
Mm,
these textures are really nice. I think so. I might do some
yeah,
more
and
of
that bit of
that.
light coming through.
Yeah, that's what
Amazing. Well,
I'm really
so
interested in using like a colored background and then working on top of it and
mm,
then seeing if something can shine through. So this work
yeah, absolutely. I think we're both quite fan of those layers, aren't we? We quite like that layered
definitely.
effect.
Yeah.
Um, so I love Judgy Owl, Raj. Raj, I've still got your Raj created, but gave me a wonderful owl. She did a beautiful owl drawing for me on a postcard, and I've got it up on my shelf,
Really?
and it's one of the most special things in my studio. And I love it. Yeah, I think all owls, judgy owls, they've always got to be looking a bit judgy and moody, haven't they?
Definitely.
But no, this has been fantastic. And I've just loved, chatting all things art materials and retreats. Oh
Definitely.
gosh, I'm so excited. So everyone needs to just go off and check
Yes. Please join so
Pauline's
we can go.
retreat and have a look. And we will, set when we will pencil in some stuff for us to meet up and figure out how we're going to
Yes.
get together. That would be
Yeah,
amazing.
that would be so amazing. Definitely.
Um, so we're going to post the replay probably tomorrow, and there will be lots of kind of like links to different, I guess, some materials and stuff that we've used and different things. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that'll be tomorrow. And yeah, thank you so much to everyone for joining, and thank you, Pauline,
Thanks for
for
drawing.
kind of asking me to kind of come together with you
Yeah.
on this. It's
Thanks
been
for drawing
absolutely
together.
yes,
It's
it's been
lovely.
great.
Let's do it
All
again
right then,
soon.
absolutely. Take care, everyone. See you again soon.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.